What up, everybody? It is Sam, and today is August 25th, 2025. And in this week's installment of my weekly health update, I had an epiphany that I wanted to share, and that is that detoxing is like getting to the center of a jawbreaker. And what I mean by that is, ever since I was diagnosed with post vaccine long COVID and then a whole plethora of other issues like Lyme and Epstein Barr, mono, whatnot. Um, I started detoxing, grounding, eating healthy foods, avoiding gluten, wheat, dairy, all that. And basically, sorry, I'm moving the phone here, camera. Um, I'm on an alkaline diet now, if you've been following my videos. And I did, for example, in 2022, in September, I did a 21-day juice fast. And being all fruits and vegetables, well, juice that I was drinking, I was very alkaline, or at least I should have been. And I arguably felt better than how I felt last month when I first started this alkaline diet. And for example, in January, February, March, I felt pretty rough. March was especially rough. But then April, I'd felt even better. And there were certain symptoms, like, for example, my sinuses, I'd get that this nasty mucus. They had tested it. There wasn't any infection or whatnot, but that was, I felt like how my body was detoxing most of the way. That went away in April, and it wasn't until just recently that it's come back. And so, my sort of hypothesis on this and what I think is that as you detox, first you're starting at the outside of the jawbreaker, and you're going to slowly work your way in. And as you get to different layers, it's going to expose different toxins or bacteria or viruses that are in your body, and you have to go through it to get to the deeper stuff. And so my hypothesis is that the deeper that I go, of course, the more and darker, more bad stuff for you is getting out. So what I'm thinking is the reason why I keep having these ups and downs is that as I keep getting farther into this alkaline diet, my body keeps pushing stuff out. It's clearing out certain levels of things to detox from. Like, for example, my pain level has gone down substantially, which is great. Pain used to be the main symptom that I had. That's gone down substantially. Now the main symptom that I have is dizziness and like tremors. But physically, like, I have much more energy. I'm not sleeping as much because I have that much more energy. However, I get dizzy very, very frequently. And what I'm thinking is that's just the next layer in the jawbreaker of detoxing that I have to go through. And as I keep going through this and sticking with this alkaline diet, like, if you haven't looked up or heard any stories, excuse me, just burped up some supplements I took. Um, yeah, I'll still post that on video if that was seen, whatever. Um, I've heard these miraculous stories of people healing from just about everything off of an alkaline diet. And I've tried everything. I've done Herx, well, not Herx, that's the detox. I've done like Rife machines, fasting. I've, of course, avoided certain foods. I've done grounding. I've done juice cleanses. I've tried just about everything, even blood filtering. And then, of course, all the pharmaceutical stuff. Lots of like binders too. I've tried it all, and it's definitely helped me get to where I'm at now. And I'm sure just continuing on that path, I would recover. But the alkaline diet, when I first started, I think June it was. July was the worst health month that I had had since I had first gotten sick. And that's because I think I had gotten so deep in the jawbreaker of detoxing that the next level of stuff to come out was just going to be that nasty, that bad, and that's why it felt so rough. But recently, my health has been improving a bit. I've been feeling much better. I still, unfortunately, do get dizzy fairly often. I've been taking some homeopathic stuff for like spins and tremors. That's been helping a bit. But it feels like I've turned a corner from that really bad detox. So of course, I'm going to be sticking with this alkaline diet until I'm fully healthy, which all my doctors and health coaches have said I am. And what I'm going to just keep telling myself is that as I detox, I'm getting deeper into the jawbreaker, and I have to keep going to clear that layer out and then move on to the next one. and just keep getting it done until eventually the Jawbreaker itself is gone, all my symptoms are gone, and of course, back to full health. Hope this helps. Appreciate you all for watching, and have a great rest of your day.